said, I come from a land down under.
G'day everyone, welcome back. And if you're new to my channel, my name's Lisa, this is Girl in the Garage, and welcome to Froggy Friday. So a little while ago I did a rainbow LARAMAR frog, so I just want to revisit that today, but I'm going to actually just do your traditional LARAMAR pour, where you do your white and then you put your colours in the middle and then you do your clear push. So that's what we're doing today. I've made up about 180 grams of platinum ultra clear 2:1. So it was 120 grams of A and 60 grams of B. And my recipe is, for my white, I've got 50 grams of resin and 4 drops of my cast and craft. And I've only just mixed up my resin and mixed my colours, so you can still see my stick, and it sort of looks like, I guess, skim milk. Then I've got 30 grams in each cup here with 8 drops of my acrylic ink. I'm using the Montmartre, the phthalo blue. I'm using the Flash in magenta, and this one is violet, which is also Montmartre. So, well, with the purple, my bottle's clogged, so I sort of just poured it in, so I'm winging it with that. So that's my recipe, and then the rest is just in my clear, for my clear push. So I haven't done any eyes or anything because I thought I'd do that after we're cured. So basically, all I'm going to do is pour our white in, and I'm hoping it'll sort of go, yeah, just starting to go into the back legs, I think. Actually, no, I'll do a bit more. So it's just starting to go into the shoulders. A little bit left. Let's just keep that aside. And then I'm going to start with my purple. Give that one final mix. Now I'm just going to get it close, and then I'm just going to dump. I'm not going to worry about scraping my cup. And then I'm going to go my blue. Same again. Let's get it to the middle and dump. Oh, I hope I'm going to have enough room. And then we're going to do the same with our red. So I mightn't dump as much, I don't think. Yeah, the rest I want to do clear. So just starting to go into the hands and the feet. So again, we get it to the middle and dump. Ooh, hopefully I haven't gone over. Let's see. Ooh. I think it's going to be okay. All right, that's it. So I was going to spritz it with my isopropyl alcohol, but we might even overflow. can nearly scoop a little bit out, but I don't want to disturb it. No, I'm going to leave it, and I'll put you on a little time lapse. I don't know if it's going to actually do anything. Because I have sort of gone a bit heavier with my colours this time because I wanted more vibrant colours than if you saw my last attempt. I've really got a good mind to torch it. Yeah, okay. Just do it for my pie because I don't want to fuse my oh, I don't want to melt my frog. I don't know what I'm saying. All right, I'll bring you down and I'll pop down a little time lapse. So it's the next day and it wasn't really set because Platinum Ultra Clear 2:1, it does take sort of over a day to cure. And so I popped it in my RESINERS curing machine for an hour, and then it just did its cool down cycle for half an hour. So it should be virtually, yeah, she's pretty hard now, so that's good. Before it was still bendy, so I just whacked it in the curing machine, which I love that thing. So in the little time lapse, you may have seen that I did torch it again, and it was freaking me out because I didn't want to fuse my resin to my mould because my torch is pretty powerful. And then I ended up spritzing it with some isopropyl alcohol. I use 100%. Now that did break the surface tension, and so I just got a syringe and I sucked some out of the middle and just wiped up my feet. So you probably saw that in the little hyperlapse. Right, let's just get on with it, hey, and demold. I'm actually going to do this one first because with my leftovers, I just poured a little shiny frog. So what do you reckon? Reckon it worked? think it's looking pretty hopeful. Just hope my colours are more vibrant than last time. I mean, it worked last time, but there was a lot of white, and so hopefully we don't have as much white this time. Okay, so let's have a look. It's hard to get the ratios correct because generally, like I'm doing it into a coaster, so I've got those ratios for the coaster, whereas the frog is shaped a little bit different. So yeah, it's sort of working out how you have to change up your formula, because I don't care what anyone says, LARAMAR, it's definitely, you need a formula. You can't just chuck all your colours together and wing it, because if it does work, then you're very lucky. But yeah. Okay, here we go. So yeah, a little bit trim on the feet, not too many bubbles, a few micro bubbles around here and here. You always get them with the Platinum Ultra Clear. It's that resin, but it's good for the LARAMAR, so that's why I use it. Okay, let's do it, hey? Here we go. Ta-da! Woohoo! Yay! How awesome it worked. So the colours are really muted, but that's what happens with the LARAMAR. But we've got much more of an effect happening this time. So yeah, I'm thrilled with that. What do you guys reckon? Love it. So I'm going to pop some sticker eyes on. I'll do that here and just wing it again, because I usually like to do it under my lamp. Love it. So cool. Oops, sorry. Okay, where were we? We were going to demold our little dude. So I don't think I had as much white for this one, so I just basically chucked it all in. Oh, okay, well I did have enough white. I just didn't have enough clear. That's all right. I just chucked it all in, hope for the best. So yeah, nearly got it in that as well, so that's cool. Needs a trim too, but yeah, this is our main focus. So yeah, I'm pleased with that. Oh, loving those colours and those striations. That's so awesome. We lost our blue, but that's okay. Oh no, there's a bit of blue in the hands. But yeah, I love those colours together. Gorgeous. We call her Jess. All right, let's do the eyes. Okay, so nice and easy to do the eyes. Not sure which ones I'm going to do. I'm going to try these new ones. Got these off Temu, and they are the flat backs, so they're sort of slightly domed. Hopefully you can see that. They're not domed too much, but they have got a flat back, so sometimes to get them over the eye, which is it concave? Well, you know, domed. It's harder to get the flat back stickers on, whereas these ones are quite easy because they don't have the covering. But these are the ones I normally do, so they're flat. So they sort of will curl around the lump of the eye if you use these ones. But I'm going to use these ones today, so we're going to get our Dremel and take a bit of the eye socket out. So these are my tools. So, see how I go. We don't want to hit any of the frog, we just want to flatten that bit. Now try and do this so that you can see and I can see. Can you see that? But compared to the other one, it's rounded. This one's now flat. So I just want to get a little bit of alcohol. Just clean that off just so you can see a bit better. So now that's nice and flat. That one's domed. If you don't have a Dremel, this is just cheapy from Temu and it's brilliant. If you don't have one of those, you can just use some sandpaper. Just got to be careful that you don't hit the face, so that can be a bit tricky. Try and use an emery board. I tend to just get like a X-Acto knife. Find that's easier, because if I try and sand it off, I always hit the side of the face. So I got one of these. That makes life so easier. But the number one important thing when you're sanding any resin, the dust is like asbestos dust. It's really bad for your lungs. Same with seashell dust. So you need to be wearing a mask. I've got my mask on. It's only a light one, but still. I've got it on so that you can hear me and so I'm not breathing in that dust. Right, let's see how it went. Pretty good. Don't have to go over the top, but just as long as it's flat, it just makes it easier for these to stick. You can do it without sanding it off, but it's a little bit more tricky. You just got to add a little bit more UV over the top. Now I've got my glue just in case. Sometimes the stickers you buy, they're not real sticky. And I'll try and link these in my description box if I can find them, but I'll just have a look on Temu because you get all different ones. I've gotten these ones too, which are a bit smaller, so you get all different sizes, different colours. Sometimes they come in a pack. These ones didn't, but so colour eyes. Shall we go the blue eyes? And I'm thinking this size. Let's just see. That one's sticking pretty good. You reckon? Yep, that size is perfect. Let's measure them. So it looks like it's 8. So I think they're 8 or close enough. As I said, everyone marks them differently, but that's measuring them straight across. They're 8mm, which is what I normally put in my frog's eyes with their glass cabochons. See, if you're struggling with it, your cabbage on ice, putting them in beforehand, try your stick-on ones. They're quite easy. If you get it wrong, you just pull it off and re-stick it. You can leave it like that, extra strength, add glue, but I normally go over the top with UV. Needs to come forward a bit. With these sticker eyes, the flat ones, they're like a foil. So if you get them in the wrong position and pull them off, they usually rip. These ones don't. They're a little bit stronger. I don't think that they're as domed as the glass dome cabbage on eyes that we normally put in. But still, I think they look cool. And they're easy to do. Right, done. And you can get them straight. So anyone out there struggling, nice little hack for you. You reckon? Oh, I think he's so cute. This eye just needs to come a little bit forward. I probably need to take off some more of the actual eye. It's not sitting as good as the other one. But also, I didn't do it under my Maggie lamp, so I'm struggling a bit with my eyesight. How's that now? That looks better. Yeah, perfect. Okay, I'll do one on camera and then I'll do the other one off camera. But all I'm going to do is make sure they're stuck down good. As I said, you can use your glue. I'm just going to turn my bottle upside down just to get all the UV down to the front. It just sort of ensures that you don't get as many like air bubbles. And I'm just going to put a drop on. Just let that drip on. Try not to squeeze the bottle. And then basically just going to go round and round. Just sort of push it over the edge. That way it's not coming off. If you do have any little gaps, you just push the resin into the gap. And then that fully seals it. So just using my scribe just to go around the edge. Make sure that's all around. If you bugger it up, you can always go over it again. Doesn't really matter. Just keep doing it until you're happy with it. And by sort of moving it around, it sort of gets any little air bubbles out. I don't think there's any air bubbles in that. Not that I can see them anyway. Okay, so I'm just going to get my little Let's Resin torch. Slap that for a little bit. And there you go. So I'll do the other one off camera. Just chuck it in under my light for a minute. And yeah, that's how easy it is. So thanks heaps everyone for watching. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to like and share and send me a comment and go and check out everybody else's video in the playlist, see what they've been up to this week. Huge big thank you to my members and subscribers as always, and anyone that's bought me a coffee or a super thanks. I really do appreciate it, and anything like that goes straight back into my channel. so I can bring you guys some more content. So yeah, give the LARAMAR a go if you haven't already. And if you've got any questions, don't hesitate to leave them in the comment box, because I love reading your comments, love answering your questions. You can always flick me an email, and yeah, if there's anything you'd be interested in buying that I make here on YouTube, it's always on my website. And if it's not, send me an email and I'll put it on there. All right, thanks again, heaps everyone, for watching. Love you guys. Appreciate you very muchly, and I'll see you soon for the next one. Bye.